Welcome to Northwest Profiles, a look at people, places, and events of interest in the inland Northwest. Draft horses and mules have played an important role in society in the past, and they play an important role today. Many are still working animals, and countless others are raised and trained just for show. Here at the Idaho State Draft Horse International in Sandpoint, many competitors in different arenas vie for the top spot in a multitude of classes aimed at showcasing the quality of these trained animals. Show Committee Chairman and competitor Lawrence McKinnon.
We're not only out there for the big fancy horses and the fancy harness and the big classy wagons, we want the other horses here as well. We want to include everybody. And the mules, there's a lot of mules at this show. We can't leave them out. They're a very important part of the show. We have 2 judges here to judge the show. We like to bring them in from a distance away. That way they don't know the horses that are here. Yes, they will know some of the exhibitors. This is a small world in this industry. At one time we used to try and get judges that didn't know the exhibitors or the horses, but this day and age that's impossible.
In the background of a draft horse and mule show, hundreds of hours are committed to the upkeep of animals and equipment before an exhibitor even sets foot in the arena. Family and friends often get involved helping out. McKinnon from Cranbrook, British Columbia, doesn't travel light or without help.
We're down here with 8 horses. We enter most classes that is available to us. I'm not alone. My wife is with me, my son is with me, his wife is with him, and my daughter is here. Also, we have another couple with us from Calgary, Alberta that came down to help us for the weekend. And we have another fellow around here from home. He came down and helps for the weekend. Like I said, it takes a crew to put it together and make it work.
It takes the work of a lot of people, and the better your team is, the smoother things go, because you're under a lot of pressure, and usually everybody, after they've been together a while, get to take on certain jobs that they always do, so that way you're not bumping into each other. Everybody loves what they're doing, so it makes it much easier to do well. It's a wonderful family thing, and it's a year-round venture. You never stop. You're always planning for the next show, the next season, so it's a total commitment.
Forrest Davis, one of a group of people that founded the International, still joins in the fun. A Pablo, Montana native, Davis still works his horses.
We still farm with horses, and it's gotten to be my hobby now. Haying, and we plow with them, do the farming in the spring, cultivating and stuff. You have to teach them. That's why I like the farming end of it. We take them out and work them all summer, and by the time fall comes, they're ready to come to town.
A lot of people here farm with them, and you know, they just come here for a change of pace, and their horses work very well because they're worked often at home. But our fancy show horses do not do any pulling. They're strictly fancy dans. They wouldn't deign to pull anything. They just look good at our expense.
For Donna Reamer of Roy, Montana, the mule hitches are the center of attraction, and since she has competed in Sandpoint before, she knows the type of competition she's up against in the International.
It is. There's a lot of people don't even know competitions like this exist throughout the country. So this is probably one of the toughest competitions you'll ever go to, especially for mules. It's probably some of the nicest hitches in the country right here in the Northwest. I mean, I've shown in California and all over, and this is where the competition is. You know, they can say there's competition elsewhere, but I haven't seen it yet. So there's some good hitches up here. Makes it fun. It just makes for a fun show because of that. Everybody's out there to they want to win, but they want to have a good time too. So it just makes for a fun show.
Other attractions and special events also help to liven up the show. As an added attraction, an exhibition of Shetland pony hitches, known as the Crazy Eights, are brought in. And a unique barrel racing competition meant for unlikely competitors.
Overall, I'd have to say it's the largest show in Western Canada and Northwestern United States. There's very few shows as big in numbers It's a first-rate show. It's big, and it's fun, and it's entertaining, and we have classes to suit everybody.
One of the grandest events is the 8-Up Horse Hitch Competition. Spectacular in sight and sound, these hitches show the beauty and grandeur of draft horse competition. With a cluster of reins in both hands, these massive horses are driven into the arena to an appreciative crowd. Control must be had at all times. Therefore, the skill of the driver is of the utmost importance. Thousands of dollars worth of equipment hang on each horse, who themselves are valued as high. The power and grace of these teams is a sight to behold.
Second place, entry number 266, Chula Vista, Belgium.
Our own cheering section is pretty happy.
Hearts forgiven, ladies and gentlemen. Your face is going to get beat by those shepherds down there.
It's competitive. Don't get me wrong, it is a very competitive industry, but as competitive as it is,
Thank you. Thank you very much.
we're all still friends and good friends amongst all exhibits. But yes, there's prize money here. Yes, it's expensive. Yes, most of them do it on their own. I don't think we have a hitch here this year that is sponsored by any outside source. A lot of them doing it as a hobby, a lot of them doing it as a pleasure, a lot of them doing it for fun. They're out there to win. They want to do their best and look good and win.
If you have a story idea for Northwest Profiles, send it to KSPS TV, 3911 South Regal, Spokane, Washington, 99223. Northwest Profiles is a presentation of KSPS Public Television.